Hey guys, so for today's video I wanted to share with you some tips and tricks. Tips and tricks that I use when I apply the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. I literally just finished this thing up and then I realized, OMG, this is like my first high-end foundation that I've ever gone completely through. This is exciting. So when I first got it I didn't really like it, just FYI. For a couple of reasons. It's very sheer and it leaves a nice dewy finish, but like not too much dewy, I guess. When I originally got it, I used to apply it with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and I'd use a stippling brush, and because that's what the lady at the counter at the beauty boutique said, and she wasn't Shauna, which is probably why I didn't like it. But anyway, so yeah, I went through all of that process, and I initially bought this for a nice light-wearing summer foundation, but then I stopped using it in the summer because I found the Maybelline Dream Wonder, and I really, really liked that. But anyway, long story short, I busted this out a couple weeks ago, I think. Anyway, I finished this bottle. But first things first, you have to shake it. Can you hear this? You totally can. It's like there's a little ball inside or something, but if you don't shake it, it's too runny, I guess. It kind of thickens up the consistency a little bit. But I really love applying it with either the Benefit the Professional or the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, because I guess that primer is just a little bit thicker and it gives the product something to cling to. I apply it with the damp beauty blender, and I literally like put one pump on the sponge and do a section of my face, and then just work right around and do my entire face. It does blend really well. It's definitely a lighter coverage foundation. I have it on today. I only put one layer on and did the rest of my makeup because I just really wasn't feeling it. But I do have some major breakout age going on down here. And I did put a little bit extra down there. And I did take care of that problem pretty much with a little bit of concealer. But like I said, it does wear really well, and I am oily. So it doesn't come off my face by any means. I do think, though, you can tell I've had it on for like 7-8 hours when I come home from work if I don't blot during the day. Generally speaking, I do really like it. There are a lot of people on YouTube who say it dries them out or it just isn't a good color match for them or anything. I'm in the shade 2, which I find really strange because usually I'm like the lightest shade in any foundation range. But for some reason, 2 worked for me. So be careful with that because the shades are a little bit wonky. But I love it because it has a pump, for one. So it is hardcore. It's definitely expensive. I have already repurchased it, so that means I love it. That's why I thought, I'd talk about this for a few minutes. I love the packaging. I love how sleek it is. But like I said, be careful if you are really oily because you just have to watch what you apply it with because it doesn't work, like I said, with like more, not oily primers, but silicone-based primers. But for some reason it works beautifully with the Professional and a damp beauty blender or the Real Techniques blending sponge. Same difference. That thing is amazing. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on what you apply this with. I think you should also set it. I know that sounds strange. My personal all-time favorite setting powder is the Rimmel Stay Matte pressed powder, and I also was using the Maybelline Dream Wonder. So they're both really good, but I prefer the Stay Matte with this because I do need the extra oil control. As you guys know, it's like a whew. I also use a setting spray from Urban Decay. I love the D-Slick, which I'm all out of right now, and I've been using the All-Nighter, and that's really good, but I prefer the D-Slick because of how oily I am. And yeah, so that's really it for me on this bad boy, but I do love it. I give it a 10 out of 10 because it does work. So if you haven't tried it, I'd recommend going to your counter and asking for a sample. That's what I did, and I ended up getting 2 samples, and I just got to work with it a little bit and played with it a little bit before I committed to the price, because it is, I think it's, I don't know if it's $40 or $45. I don't pay full price for it, I get it on points, but yeah, it's up there in terms of high-end foundations. It's like $40-45. So make sure you get a test bottle, a little test sample tube of it. We get lots of them here at Shoppers, and give it a run first before you go and invest $40-odd in a foundation. But all in, I'm really pleased, and I have repurchased it, and I do really like it. So I give it a 10 out of 10 because it does do what it says it's going to do, and it does give you nice light coverage. So yay for that. Thumbs up this video if you like hearing tips and tricks on certain products and little short mini videos. So I don't mind giving them. Please come back for more. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. And comment down below if you've used this and you have some tips and tricks for people. We can keep the conversation going. And come follow me everywhere on Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Vine, Keek, Snapchat. It's everywhere. And it's at Amanda and Lola, same way as it's spelled here. And come find me. I'd love to interact with you. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.